I had expectations, and I fucked myself from the start because I had expectations. And I know so much better than to have any expectations for any of my teams.
No team has ever lost 40-0 or worse, lost a sack battle 7-0 or worse, lost a turnover battle 3-0 or worse, had a blocked field goal returned for a touchdown, and threw a pick six in the same season. The Giants did it all in the same game.
That's absurd.
It's insane.
That's insane.
Crazy.
You know what that means?
It's the worst
For the rest of the season, we're going to be fine. We're not going to have any of that stuff happen for the rest of the season. Historically bad is one way to put it.
It's literally the worst beatdown to ever happen.
The Dallas Cowboys defeated the New York Giants and 40-pieced them. It was 40-0. I don't even know.
Everything that could have went wrong.
I don't think
Everything.
the defense for the Giants played bad necessarily.
Well, no, because the Cowboys offense
But they
didn't have
also
to do anything.
didn't.
They didn't have to do
Exactly. They
anything.
didn't have to do a goddamn thing. All right. Where do I begin?
I don't even know.
I only watched 3/4 of this game. I turned it off. The second the fourth quarter started, I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I should have turned it off after the fucking field goal block got returned for a touchdown. And then we throw a pick six when Saquon gets fucking blasted and they run it back. I don't blame this on Daniel Jones. That's how I want to start.
Okay. I think he's
I
got some
don't
blame
think
there.
I've ever seen a quarterback get harassed.
Man got speared every play.
Worse than Danny has been
crazy.
harassed in this game. The first drive looked promising, but
It
I
did.
knew it wasn't going to be consistent enough for the entirety of the game because when we had 3 dropbacks, Danny was pressured in less than 2 seconds on each of those 3 dropbacks and had to sprint for his fucking life to gain any yardage.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, even, I don't even remember his name, Odigizua in the middle just wrecked us. Just destroyed us. Dante Fowler, another one. They made Daniel Jones almost never want to play football again is how I want to put it. Because goddamn, this man at a certain point just said fuck it with half the throws he was making. And I just felt so bad.
It felt like a fever dream, honestly.
Oh my
it was
God.
crazy.
And first of all, Brian Dable, why the fuck are you keeping this guy in the game for as long as you did? It was over. We didn't need to see
Because
Danny continue to get fucking killed.
He wanted to go down swinging.
Bro, you just paid the man. You're going to risk him getting fucking injured in this game? Meaningless in the fourth quarter, by the way,
They thought they had a chance.
because we were already done. The team was demoralized. They didn't want to be out there anymore. You could have just sprinted to the locker room at the start of the fourth quarter and nobody would have been mad at you. I wouldn't have been.
Man, back-to-back nights at MetLife. Just
Oh, my
crazy.
God.
crazy.
I don't even know what to take away from the Cowboys offense because there wasn't anything to take away from the Cowboys offense. Tony Pollard's as good as advertised,
Yeah.
I guess.
He looked good.
CeeDee Lamb's great at football.
Yeah.
Depression. That's what I take away from this game.
So, on Friday, when we did our game predictions, I was sitting here, you were sitting there, Dean was there, and we got to the Cowboys Giants, and I said, the Cowboys are going to smoke them. You said, smoke them? Smoke them? And I said, yes, they're going to smoke them. And you said, I don't know about all that. And I said, no, Matt, with that weak-ass offensive line, the Cowboys front seven is going to smoke them. And I didn't think it could possibly be this bad.
Nobody did.
But it was
It's just
They wreaked havoc on them from the beginning of the game.
I don't know.
Evan Neal is a bust.
Oh,
The
fuck.
center was what's his
The
name?
rookie, John Michael Schmitz.
was shaking in his boots. He snapped that shit into the fucking
Mark
dirt.
Glowinski.
Mark Glowinski.
God,
Evan Neal was terrible.
raped.
Evan Neal was terrible. But it is insane that Mark Glowinski was worse. He was worse. The Giants, man.
And Andrew Thomas might be injured.
The Giants, hamstring injury. For a big ass dude like that, you're not happy about a hamstring injury. The Giants, man. I mean,
It was honestly impressive.
it was.
It was.
Impressively horrible.
They really did show promise on that first drive.
Yeah.
But,
That
I
was
mean,
it.
after that, it's over after that. After
It just
you
looked-
march down the field instantly, and then they block your kick and return it for 6. It's over. It's done with. It was done. The game was over. The Cowboys, I will say, my one takeaway from the Cowboys offense is that I think Dalton Schultz is going to be missed. I think the tight ends looked pretty mid, Jake Ferguson, and I think Brandon Cooks looked pretty mid. He wasn't really winning. I think maybe he had 2 receptions. I know they didn't have to throw the ball much, but Brandon Cooks didn't look great in his limited time, so I think they might miss Dalton Schultz. This is the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say that. They're the best defense in the league. Their front 4 is elite. They have depth. I mean, all offseason we talked about how great the Cowboys defense was going to be. I don't think we mentioned Dante Fowler's name once.
I completely forgot they signed him.
And he was awesome for them. The Cowboys are going to be elites. The Giants, if the O-line continues to play that poorly, it's going to be a struggle for them. Obviously, it'll never be this bad ever again. That's the bright side. This was the
honestly,
worst
yeah.
possible scenario.
It's only up from here.
It's only up from here.
You know what terrifies me?
I'm not completely out on the Giants. I don't think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL after this, but
They also compared Darren Waller to LeBron James
Yeah.
on the
I know they did.
broadcast.
That was
but
crazy.
the Giants have pretty obvious concerns that were obvious concerns that they tried to address, but they were still going to be concerns until proven otherwise, and we were definitely not proven otherwise on Sunday night.
No, not at all.
The last 2 days been some of the worst days of my life. The amount of clowning and trolling I have gotten from every single one of my friends because of this game.
I just want to ask you, Matt, how many passing touchdowns did Daniel Jones have on Sunday?
I know you're up. It's 1-0.
None.
It's
I'm
1-0.
up in both bets. I'm up 1-0
Yeah.
because the commies got that win too. Yeah,
That is true.
they all came back.
Wait. What was my Russell Wilson bet? Over
32.5 passing
we had
touchdowns.
2. So we started all right.
That's a good start.
We started
But
okay.
They all came back to the Sam Howell Daniel Jones YouTube short. Go
Yeah, they
check that
did.
out
I
if you
saw
haven't.
that.
A month ago, me and Matty J put $50 down on a bet live on the podcast in that short. But I tried to tell you, man. Tried to tell you.
It's
They
gonna
all
be
came
better.
back and commented this aged
They
like
did.
milk. 40-0. I bet he's not feeling too good right now. Are you feeling good right now?
Look at him. He looks great.
The one bright side for the Giants
In the-
is you get a chance to get your get back.
We have
Because you
to.
go against a weak Arizona Cardinals team. So that could set the tone and give you some momentum going forward. And you could put this one in the back burner.
Or it could just make it even worse.
You know,
Yes.
here's
Yes.
my
So much
dream
worse.
scenario. In December, I get to look back at the 40-0 finger blasting just destruction of the New York Giants and laugh because the offensive line started to gel. It looks solid. They're headed to the playoffs. And we're promising. We're a scary team. You don't want to play us in the first week of the playoffs. But you know what I think that December is going to look like?
Nothing, honestly. They're not
Misery!
going to be there.
Complete misery on a consistent basis from this point forward. I fucking said it. I had expectations and I fucked myself from the start because I had expectations and I know so much better than to have any expectations for any of my teams. Thought the Yankees were legit. Disappointment. Thought the Giants were going to have a shot. Disappointment. We'll see what happens with the Knicks.
At least the Knicks are up.
We'll see what happens with the Knicks.